People have often described Bandung to me as the city of cool air and endless traffic. It turns out the real Bandung is so much more than that. For this adventure, I invited Arsal Bahtiar, a local storyteller who has spent years traveling Indonesia. Together with Kimi Alaska, we'll experience Bandung through the eyes of the people who knows it best. A region where history meets creativity, where nature blends with urban life, and where every corner has a story to tell. Welcome to Bandung, the land of Parahyangan. We had an amazing time at Abah Jajang's homestay in Cianjur, so it was time to leave behind the Sabang to Merauke sticker and get back on the road.
Pamit, Abah, terima kasih banyak lagi ya. Sampai ketemu lagi. Sukses selalu, sehat selalu ya. Nice to meet you ya. Take care. Dadah. Take care ya. Sampai ketemu lagi. Hati-hati di jalan ya. See you. Bye. Okay. Time to hit the road. Whew. Today we're starting a little bit later. It is almost 10 o'clock. And the benefit of that is that we can sleep a bit longer. The downside is it is ridiculously hot to pack the bike. Okay, let's go Garuda, we're ready. See you, bye bye. Oh yeah. Sit. See you, Pak. Mane. Mbak, mari, Pak, see you. Makasih ya. Now we have 3 hours on the road and weather is looking perfect. So it's gonna be a good day. Garuda, cue my music.
I had been hearing about a place here in West Java for a while, so today we decided to check it out for ourselves. I still wasn't quite sure what to expect, but judging by the road getting there, I had a feeling we were in for something good.
Okay, teman-teman, it is 1:15 and it's lunchtime soon. I'm starving. So I have 8.5 kilometers to our stop for the night, a place called Bobocabin. I actually haven't tried it before, but I know that the last couple of years it's become quite popular. It's basically super simple small house, similar to the one I stayed in IKN. Anyway, we're almost there and we have now driven into I think it's like a tea plantation kind of park. And yeah, well, all this day has just been tea plantations, but it does not stop. It just keeps getting more and more beautiful. So my point being, even the entrance to this place I'm going looks amazing. And I sure hope they have some lunch when we get there, because I'm starving. The last couple of years I've been so focused on Sumatra and Kalimantan and Sulawesi. Actually, to be honest, I've been thinking, Java. I've seen Java. Bohong. I've seen some of Java, but I've definitely not seen all of Java. And it's been a while since I've taken a trip through a massive tea plantation like this. It's good. So much to explore here in Java. And so much time to do it, actually. Hey, we are 900 meters away. Oh my gosh. We're like in a valley of tea plantations. Wow, it's beautiful. Oh, there it is, Bobocabin. I see it. Parking in the shade, all gone. Okay.
After hours on the road, we had arrived at Bobocabin in Pangalengan. Bobocabin is a network of smart cabins located in some of Indonesia's most scenic destinations. And here in Pangalengan, it's surrounded by the stunning views of tea plantations and with fresh mountain air. And while waiting for our rooms to be ready, we had lunch at their small restaurant.
Let's go and check out the room. My room is finally ready, so now I will show you. Oh yeah. And the food here, very nice so far. Really good lunch. Wow, how cozy is this? Super cozy. Tonight can sit here with a good bottle of wine, Kalawada, and watch the sunset. Check out the room. It's like a small container. Very nice though. A lot of lights, good view. Bathroom, fingers crossed. European toilets, bonus, and a shower, AC, great. And then this is nice. In the afternoon, this is gonna be perfect. The view over the tea plantations. And this is where I'll be spending the rest of the day. Because, to be honest guys, we had a lot of planned for this afternoon, but I'm not feeling well. So we have a big day of adventure, adrenaline-filled activities tomorrow. So better I rest and we are fully ready for tomorrow. So that is what can happen on a trip as well. And my team can rest also. So, see you tomorrow. It's actually not comfortable when my camera is. Oh yeah.
Due to the higher altitude in Pangalengan, the temperature drops at night. A lovely surprise that was, as I woke up realizing I hadn't brought any warm clothes.
Selamat pagi, teman-teman. It is 4 o'clock and it's cold. I've made coffee. Oh, and we don't have like a heater here in these small containers, so I've turned on the hot shower. That's creating a lot of steam just so we can get a little bit warmer. Here we have to meet with the team in 15 minutes, so yeah, up very early. And yeah, we gotta see the sunrise in apparently a very, very good spot. But yeah, first kopi dulu, get warm, and then yeah, I go meet the team. Let's go. It's gonna be an adventurous day today. Yes.
Good morning, guys. It is almost 4:30. And how cold is it, Wicke? It's like 16 degrees. It's too cold. I did not bring clothes for actually this kind of weather. Pro tip for next trip. Our altitude is, I don't know. I think we'll put it here on the screen. But is Lutfi ready? Pi, lagi poop. Astaghfirullah. No. Okay, we will leave as soon as Lutfi is ready. Gas. Transition.
Garuda, Mas.
Garuda lagi istirahat. Yeah. Also because there's heat inside the car. Actually, I have heated grips on Garuda. I should have tested that. Pi, you pakai Garuda ya? Oh, dia siap. Nah, Pi. No.
We then drove around 40 minutes south to an area called Chukul to start the day in one of my favorite ways.
We have made it. It's 5:15 and the sun is coming up. Wow, it's gonna look good. Selamat pagi, saudara-saudara.
Bos.
75. Ada beli satu gratis hari ini? Enggak ada, cuma di Indomaret ya. Oke.
This is why we get up at jam EE.
As the sun was rising, lots of people started showing up. You can buy snacks and coffee here to enjoy while you wait for the sun to come up over the mountaintops. Sometimes, just watching others chase that perfect moment is entertainment in itself. Whether it's for a TikTok video or the perfect couple reel. We are here to capture it, but to enjoy it too.
Ludwig enjoying the sunrise from the LCD screen. See? Don't forget to look up, yeah? Enjoy it. Yeah, enjoy it from the screen. And Paris making the time lapse. Bagus, Mas. All right, it's been a fantastic morning view here from the sunrise point. Apa namanya lagi? Cukul. And we have a long program ahead of us. We have a lot of adventure today. It's time to go back and get some sarapan at Bobocabin, as they call it here, Bobocabin, and get ready. It's gonna be a good day. All right, guys, are we ready? Maybe snacks dulu, and then we go, yeah?
When people ask me why I love Indonesia, I show them moments like this. And like at many of my favorite places across Indonesia, I leave my sticker behind.
Okay guys, we've now had our breakfast and now it is time for the next activity of the day. So there's something I used to do a lot when I was a kid that Faris and Lutfi, they haven't tried before. So since we are in these beautiful surroundings, I thought we should try ATV today, because in this area there's a lot of different activities you can do, including racing on ATV through these tea plantations. So, ayo guys, let's get on an ATV. Oh, bisa ini juga. Oi. Nah, that's our cue. Let's go.
You can try this even if you have never ridden on an ATV before. We did do a quick safety briefing, and you have to wear a helmet, but besides that, it's just full throttle. The price is 175,000 rupiah, or $10 per person, or 225,000 rupiah, around $12, if you are two to share one ATV. I had already told my team we needed to be careful. Then the engine started revving, and I completely forgot my own advice.
Mau kemana ibu-ibu? Oh my god. Oh, this reminds me when I was a kid. So much fun.
It seemed like my team was having a great time. However, the steering on Faris's ATV was very loose, so
unfortunately, Faris, he fell pretty early in the process, and we're not sure exactly what happened to his wrist, but it's a bit swollen, so now we're putting ice on it. And hopefully he can join our next activity, because our next activity will be very fun as well. Now we will get some nutrisari and istirahat for a bit, maybe get some lunch, and then I'll show you another incredible activity that you can do here in Pangalengan. Istirahat dulu guys. Was it fun? Yeah? Bagus. Pi, gimana?
Mantap! Let's do it again nanti.
Okay. Gimana Rit? Mantap.
so to be safe, we stopped by the hospital to take x-rays of Faris' hand.
Aman.
Oleh-oleh khas Pangalengan.
No broken bones, that's the most important thing. So back to work. No, that's it. Cut, nanti lapor to. No. Cut. No. Okay, so all good. Now we have to figure out what we'll do next. Program has changed a little bit. Find out.
As Faris' wrist was painful, we postponed the rest of the shoot and enjoyed a relaxing afternoon from our cabins. Uncertain if our trip would have to end here.
Selamat pagi guys, it is 5:40 and we're starting yet another day early. So today we'll be moving to Bandung city. But first we do have a little bit more adventure-packed activities to accomplish first. So luckily Faris's hand is a little bit better, so we'll just have to take good care of it today. And yeah, slept fantastic. It is so cold here in Pangalengan in the morning. I've slept with all my clothes on, but yeah, also slept really good. Okay, the team is ready. Are you ready, guys? Okay. Siap 86. Mas Paris, how's the hand?
Yeah, feels better this morning. But yeah,
Good.
let's see.
Ready for walk?
Be careful, yeah, with the hand today.
No more hospital today.
Let's go.
No rumah sakit today, yeah?
No.
Okay,
Man.
let's go. Oh. Oh, even though it's a little bit cold, I have like 3 layers of clothes on. Oh, it's so nice and cool, and it's kind of cozy. Just wait, not in sport, just in D. So Garuda rides smooth, slow, steady, and the view over the mountains, rice fields, the tea plantations. Bagus nih. Selamat pagi. Siap 86. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what I just realized? For the first time ever, I can test my heated grips on Garuda. So it has 4 levels. I just set it to the highest. Now I'm excited to see if it will actually help or not. Alright, I mean right now I'm wearing gloves, so maybe I should take one glove off first. Yeah, it's getting hot. Question is if it will get hot enough for me to feel it outside of the glove as well. Okay. There are many benefits to the Honda Africa's win.
One of them being riding in the mountains with warm hands. Oh, that is cool. Oh, it's actually so warm I can put on my glove again. Garuda, I love you. Oh, best bike ever. So, guys, before starting our real adventure experience this morning, I am making a stop here by Situ Cilencak. It is a very famous lake here in Pangalengan, where there's a lot of camping spots nearby, so you can wake up from your tent and see the beautiful view here in the morning as the mist is slowly clearing the lake. Very nice here. And actually, shortly, I will be meeting a special guest, because a friend of mine, a fellow outdoor adventure content creator, he actually lives nearby here, lives in Bandung, and he has agreed to meet us this morning. So yeah, just waiting for him to arrive, and then he's actually gonna join us. I'm pretty sure you know who he is. Wow. Oh yeah, Pangalengan, you do not disappoint. Oy. So good. Wow. Selamat pagi, bro. Oh, long time no see. Good to see you, brother.
Udah keliling-keliling.
Udah keliling-keliling. Apa kabar?
Baik.
Baik. Sudah dapat.
Arsal is one of Indonesia's best known travel creators.
Kamu mau ikut?
And while I was here, in his hometown, I could finally ask him about his story.
Yes. Ini yang FPV baru. No, Bro Arsal. Saya senang kita bisa ketemu lagi.
Akhirnya kita ketemu lagi.
Nah.
Welcome to my home.
Thank you so much. Because
Bandung.
I want to ask you, you are asli from Bandung, right?
Ya,
Banyak subscriber saya, mereka subscriber kamu juga.
ya. Karena kita sama-sama jelajah.
So I thought today I would take the opportunity to ask you like, what inspire you buat bikin konten dulu?
Dulu aku pertama kali memulai itu sebenarnya nggak sengaja. Jadi pengen main aja kemana explore. Terus aku suka recording, suka ngerekam. Saya dokumentasiin untuk kepentingan pribadi, edit simple, aku publish. Tapi ternyata banyak orang yang respon kayak, wah kemana lagi abis ini? Terus ada yang respon juga, aku ke tempat itu gara-gara kamu. Secara tidak langsung, oh ada impact. Aku coba bikin lagi yang lebih serius. Akhirnya aku bikin project road trip itu yang benar-benar serius. Sepanjang perjalanan akhirnya ya perjalanan itu yang membentuk kita akhirnya kan. Aku nggak pernah tahu kayak gitu kan. Oh jalan. Oh akhirnya jadi juga gitu.
And then ternyata end up becoming career ya. Jadi sudah berapa tahun bikin konten sekarang?
Aku start bikin konten 2016. Tapi baru ada yang nonton tuh 2020.
Oh iya?
Iya.
Jadi kamu bikin konten terus 4 tahun
4 tahun.
dan tidak ada viewers atau?
View paling cuman 100, 200. Pas 2020 aku naik gunung. View mulai naik. Jadi aku awalnya naik gunung. Mendaki gunung dulu, keliling-keliling. Aku sempat jadi videographer. Kalau tahu Firsa?
Ya, Firsa ya.
Besari. Aku dulu videografernya dia.
Oh gitu, saya baru tahu.
Videografer dan editornya dia. Dari 2 tahun kayaknya.
Oke.
Setelah itu aku kecelakaan di Turki. Aku nggak bisa naik gunung lagi kan. Remuk. Ini apa? Bola di sini. Jadi 1 tahun vakum, nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain, cuman istirahat di tempat tidur. Kayak aku sudah kehilangan mimpi, aku nggak bisa naik gunung lagi, nggak bisa keliling Indonesia lagi. Aku cacat, mau kerja apa gitu. Tapi setelah 1 tahun, fisioterapi terus, everyday fisioterapi, pemulihan. Oh, udah mulai bisa gerak. Virsa mulai dorong lagi, ayo jalan lagi, maksudnya nggak usah naik gunung. Apa yang bisa? Akhirnya aku coba road trip kan. Road trip tadinya pengen pakai motor. Lihat channel Kristian Hansen.
Oh
Wih,
iya.
ini gokil nih, aku bilang. Aku harus bisa gini. Tapi ternyata ini belum sanggup. Kayak gini lama nggak bisa. Ini pegel. Akhirnya kayaknya aku harus ngambil mobil. Aku ngulik-ngulik tabungan. Udah deh beli mobil. Jadi aku beli mobil itu tidak melihat merek, tidak melihat, hanya melihat budget. Oh budget sekian dapatnya mobil ini ya, dapat ini ya sampai hari ini. Langsung aku ajak 2 teman, Barka dan Badlan yang ada di Kelana Bentala. Kita tembak langsung ke Pulau Rote. Itu sebenarnya pilot project. Maksudnya pilot project aku buat bikin sebuah master video atau portofolio video. Kedepannya untuk bisa ditawarkan ke brand. Nah pas trip perdana ke NTT itu video pertamanya meledak sampai 3 juta view.
3 juta view ya?
Iya itu
Video yang
episode
pertama.
1.
Oh iya?
Dan
Dari Overland Series ya?
Seterusnya langsung stabil sampai hari ini.
I want to go back to, kamu bikin content 4 tahun dan tidak ada banyak views. What motivate you to keep going?
Motivasinya sebenarnya banyak banget kalau dari saya pribadi ya. Kita harus fokus, menurutku harus fokus. Kita jangan membandingkan diri kita dengan orang lain. Karena mungkin setiap orang kan jalannya berbeda, prosesnya berbeda-beda. Mungkin ada yang baru berapa bulan viral langsung jadi. Mungkin ada yang bertahun-tahun kayak saya nih baru ini. Tapi ketika itu naik dan terkonsep mungkin ya. Visual tertata, cerita tertata. Ketika itu jadi dan orang melirik, stabil. Beda dengan orang yang viralnya cepat. Nah, aku merangkum itu di diri sendiri ya. Tapi ya itu kalau teman-teman yang mau memulai menurutku, ya udah mulai aja karena pada akhirnya perjalanan yang akan membentuknya. Tinggal kita berani nggak nih setiap udah melangkah jauh, tugas kita kan hanya membagikan ceritanya. Apakah kita siap membagikan cerita itu dengan bungkusan yang bagus gitu? Nah, waktu yang akan menyempurnakan itu semua kalau menurutku ya.
What is next for Arsal? Mau kemana selanjutnya?
Aku pengen bikin dokumenter tentang wildlife. Kan negara Indonesia kan salah satu negara tropis yang cukup kaya alamnya, floranya, satwanya. Nah, aku mau mendokumentasikan satwa liarnya. Jadi mencoba bikin serial-serial yang mungkin masuk ke hutan seminggu kita dapat hewan apa aja.
Nah, that would be cool. Bro, I think it's time for us to leave.
Ya.
But bro, thank you so much for really good chat. I really appreciate it. Sudah lama kita tidak ketemu ya, mungkin 1 tahun atau.
Besides ATV rides, this area is specifically known for another adrenaline-filled activity. So after being equipped with vests and helmets, Arsal wanted to show us how river rafting looks like in Pangalengan. And even with a busted hand, Faris did not want to miss this experience.
Aman bos. Oke, persiapan. Ntar ada aba-aba dari saya. Kalau saya bilang boom, jongkok duduk ke bawah. Oke. Jongkok aja boom. Nice. Boom. Kayak gitu. Boom. Sip. Paham? Paham.
Not a bad way to start the day.
Belum.
And how lucky we are, we can explore Bandung area, Pangalengan with
Siap-siap semuanya.
Arsal.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, that's cool. Yo,
Oke, siap, boom.
Aku udah 2 tahun nggak rafting. Ini rafting pertama kali lagi setelah 2 tahun bareng Chris.
Nah,
Ini udah banyak berubah, sangat rapi jalurnya. Dulu masih hutan rimba, belantara, nggak ada penginapan. Sekarang lebih canggih. Ini cocok buat keluarga ya.
nah, very good for families actually.
Sangat aman juga dan tidak terlalu ekstrim.
Ya.
Untuk arung jeramnya sangat family friendly lah. Bisa dicoba. Tuh anak kecil juga ada tuh. Iya.
Apa ini? Lo siapa? Lo siapa sih? Ojo lali tonton video saya yuk.
Ojo lali tonton subscribe
Nah, ojo lali subrek Arsal channel juga.
Cewek itu lagi tren.
Ini nih.
It's a ton of fun, and there are many camping options along the river. The whole trip takes about 2.5 hours and costs 150,000 rupiah per person, around $8 US.
Salah show bro.
Selanjutnya kita mungkin akan berpisah. Chris akan melanjutkan perjalanan lagi ke kota Bandung. Saya akan pulang, packing akan ke Yogyakarta. Selamat melanjutkan perjalanan menyusuri Pulau Jawa yang indah. Tapi Chris sepertinya ya akan istirahat dulu.
So cool. I want a car like this also. Alright guys, so yeah, Arsal and I, we've been wanting to meet again for such a long time. So now we took some photos with his car and my bike, and yeah, I think it's gonna look awesome. So it's time to go back to Bobocabin, pack our things, and then we're going to Bandung City. But first, Arsal bro, terima kasih banyak.
Sama-sama.
Thank you so much.
Terima kasih sudah berkunjung ke Bandung di Jawa Barat. Semoga mempunyai kesan dan pengalaman yang menyenangkan dan akan terus balik lagi kita dan ketemu lagi mungkin di mana. Kita let's see.
I will see you on the road, yeah?
Ya.
Okay, thank you. Woo! Oh, mau ganti ya? You take my bike, I take your car. Boleh?
It was then time to check out from Bobocabin and set course for Bandung City.
Okay, dadah Bobocabin. Actually, been a really nice day. See you, Ma. Dadah. Okay, gas. Oh, Garuda, this is what you do. Okay, guys. Let's go to Kota Bandung. Driving here from Pangalengan to Bandung City. There's so much traffic. Small roads. It's kind of like driving in Bali. So there's no way around it. This is gonna take some time, and that's just how it is. Luckily, I'm not cold. Why it's so hot? But I think I might have a cold still. That sucks a bit. Oh well. Panadol Dros.
And a few hours later, we had arrived at Indonesia's second largest metropolitan area, home to 10 million people.
Okay, teman-teman, we have made it to Kota Bandung. Whoa, are you kidding me, bang? Oh yeah, I'm tired. I need a shower, a snack, and then We're gonna meet some special people here from Bandung because actually I don't know a whole lot of thing about Bandung. So I have actually texted some local content creators who make some cool traveling content, and they make a lot of content here from Bandung as well. And I asked them if they could maybe help show me around. Luckily they said yes, so yeah. Let me unpack dulu and then let's go and meet Kimi and Alaska. I'm excited to hear if that is their real names or if it's like content creator names. I've never heard anyone named Alaska before. Cool name though. Anyway, check in dulu. Merkur di mana? Merkur di mana? Di mana Merkur?
Bandung City was never really high on my list. Everyone kept telling me the same thing. Amazing food, terrible traffic. Little did I know, my perspective was about to change.
So now we're gonna go to Braga and we're gonna meet two local content creators called Kimi and Alaska. Because they make content, because they make travel content as well. And I thought since we're in Bandung, let's highlight some local creators. So, ayo, let's go and meet them. Now I feel very much like tourist exploring Indonesia for the first time. My backpack and vlogging camera and our outdoor pakaian. Belum cuci dari camping, masih bau. Bau apa, Pi? Gajah? Monyet. Bau monyet. Oh, ini Braga Street ya. Wah, rame. I feel very underdressed. Everyone looking so fancy here in Bandung, and we are here in our camping gear. Ayo. Punten. Yuk, masuk. Hi, nice to meet you. Alaska, right? And Kimi? Nice to meet you, girls. How are
Kimi
you?
and Alaska wanted to show me a few places around Bandung. But first, we took a look around the busy Braga street. The vibe was just great all around. Kids were dancing, making TikToks, taking photos, and various live bands were entertaining the many bypassing tourists and locals.
Wow, it's rame, yeah? So it's always like this on weekends?
Because this is like the oldest street in Bandung. A lot of the buildings you can see because we were occupied by the Dutch, and a lot of old buildings here. So yeah, a lot of tourists, local tourists, they come here as well.
Kimi and Alaska have created content for 5 years and successfully turned it into a source of income.
And you started making content about Bandung, or was it about traveling? Or?
Actually, we start from Bandung first.
Yeah, Bandung first, but we also travel to other countries.
Yeah, but actually it's at first it's not a travel
vlog,
account.
yeah.
It's not a travel account. It's only mostly
Yeah.
only for fun, like what we our favorite movies,
Yeah, we shared
recommendation.
about like little things we like in our daily life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we also post about music, movies recommendation, those kind of stuff.
So a little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit of everything. But since we went to Hanoi,
Vietnam. A lot of people start thinking that we create mostly travel
for traveling,
content.
but actually we're not.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's becoming more like a travel channel, yeah?
Yeah, but it's also cool that we both out that way.
Yeah. And now how many followers do you have? Jangan malu.
Around 46.
Around 46 maybe in Instagram. In YouTube, still 20K subscribers. So subscribe us.
Yeah. Don't forget to subscribe. No, it's super cool.
Bandung is quite charming actually. And while it's known for having Indonesia's worst traffic, the girls tells me it's luckily more famous for its great food. We were stopped by my longtime subscriber Irwan for a quick selfie and a chat. And then it was time to try something I would definitely never have been able to find on my own.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. This is the place?
Yes, the place.
Okay, this is a place I would never have found or definitely tried if someone didn't bring me here. Like, this is the middle of a tiny street. We have motorcycle passing by. But let's try Seblak ala Bandung. Yes. Bu, saya mau tanya, sudah berapa tahun ada seperti resto atau warung ini?
Kalau Seblak mah dari akhir 2011.
2011 ya. Ini warung atau resto atau apa ini?
Warung.
Warung. Oke.
Resto mah besar.
Nah,
Little.
tapi warung ini sudah sangat terkenal ya?
Ya. Tempe pernah ya?
Iya, sering. Iya. Mereka antar saya ke sini ya. Oh ya, ada motor lewat. Silakan. Gimana warung ini jadi terkenal dari TV atau Google Maps atau?
Ada yang rekomen ke TikToker baru. Nah, TikToknya datang ke sini baru alhamdulillah ramai.
Jadi ibu senang sekali kalau ada TikToker ke sini ya?
Alhamdulillah, senang banget.
Mantap. Semoga nanti ada viewer saya, mereka mau ke sini juga.
Satu porsi 12, 3 topping.
Oh, murah
4
banget.
topping segini gitu. Kalau ini paket nih, paket mah dari harga 23, 21, 15 gitu.
Oh gitu, jadi murah ya?
Kalau basreng mah ini ada satu porsinya basreng karedok. Mau nyobain?
Banyak pilihan ya.
Cimol, basreng, tahu, sama cireng.
She's a good seller ya. She's trying to make me buy more ya. Oh, bisa bahasa Inggris juga ya? No. Selama satu hari kira-kira jual berapa porsi Bu di sini?
Paling ini 400, 300, 400.
300 sampai 400 porsi per hari. Bagus nih. Oh, it's a lot ya? Wow, this just reminds me how many small restaurants there is in Indonesia, and even though it's a small kitchen like this, yeah, it's very successful, ya. Sukses ya. Ibu saya sukses ya. Jadi totalnya berapa Bu?
Oh, ini free.
Oh, enggak free. Oh, enggak. Nah. Saya mau bayar Bu. No. Saya harus bayar. Saya mau bayar Bu.
Kita mah sama-sama. Kesini lagi Bu. Boleh. Alhamdulillah.
Bu, terima kasih. Thank you. Hatur nuhun. Oh, apa ini jatuh ini? Oh, lari. Oh, oke.
Nuhun ya, Teteh.
Oke, thank you. Nggak boleh ya? Oke, terima kasih ya Bu. Thank you so much. Ya, sami-sami. Oke, saya ambil ya. Makasih Bu. She will not let me pay, and even though I insist, I can tell, like, if I keep pushing, she would actually get offended because I will not accept the gift. So I have to take the money. So, makasih ya Bu. See you.
Makasih banyak buat semua ya.
Let's try. This is first time Kristian trying seblak.
Seblak, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
For you, it looks like cereal, yeah?
Yeah, actually, I'm not sure what it looks like. It's so colorful. Yeah. But let's test it lah.
Yeah.
Let's
So
try.
this is Seblak, and this is very famous here in Bandung, or?
Yeah. They have it in Jakarta, but a lot
different.
of people say it tastes different.
Yeah.
Oke, lebih enak di sini.
Lebih enak di sini karena banyak.
Ayo kita tes dulu.
Ayo coba.
Oke.
Try first.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow, it's super savory, very tasty.
Yes.
It's pedas.
Pedas.
Yeah, pretty pedas. I'm glad you choose level 1, yeah, because I really like salty and spicy food.
Yeah.
And this is salty and spicy, so
Yeah.
actually
So
really
it's
like it.
different.
Yeah, it's good, yeah. You're takut I will not like it, yeah?
Because at first, some people, we ask for some.
We ask our friends like, do you think there will be a good place to bring you around? And then actually my mom, she said, don't take him to Seblak place.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
My dad also, because maybe because my father really likes your video, so he
Read about you.
Yeah, he read about you. He knows about you. So he said, take him to the best place. But I think it's the best place is Seblak. Yeah. Yeah.
So, actually, a lot of my viewers, maybe they also want to do something like you've done, like start it up from nothing and build it slowly. Do you have any good tips? Like, how did you monetize your content?
So we just start from sharing about what we like, and then like traveling tips, places that we love to go. But I think the tips is you can start from something that you love, just create it, and then she always say it like if we create something from the heart, other people that watch will like feel it. Yeah,
Started
something
from
like
the
that.
heart. Oh my God.
But now you have 50,000 followers on Instagram. That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you.
Yeah. And already working with brands, so yeah.
As my team was getting hungry too, we ended the day at supposedly the best Western restaurant in town, called Fork. This was my first time meeting some of Indonesia's emerging local creators during one of my trips, and it's definitely something I will do again. There are so many talented creators across Indonesia, and I'm hoping to meet many more on my travels. So comment your favorite creator below, and maybe I can meet them next. That morning, it was time to explore a different side of Bandung, as I had been invited to Gedung Sate by the West Java government, and I was expecting to meet a few people. Instead, we were welcomed by Ibu Febi, head of the West Java Tourism and Cultural Office, and her entire team. It was a little bit overwhelming, but also a real honor to see how proud they were to share their city and its history with us. Because it turns out, this building has quite a history.
So we're gonna talk about the history.
So this is the building that was built in 1920.
Yeah. So the main function of this building before it used to be a Department of Public Works.
Okay.
But after we got independence in 1980, it started to becoming the Governor Office of West Java Province.
Yeah, it's very well kept, yeah. It's a very beautiful building.
Yeah.
That it looks like a satay.
It is the lightning rod that look like satay. So there's a history behind it.
Okay.
The official name of this building was using Dutch, Departement van Verkeer en Waterstaat.
Department kan kirim Waterstaat.
Departement van Verkeer en Waterstaat.
Yeah, you see, I cannot even say it.
Yeah, it's too difficult, so they make it simple. When they saw the lightning road, that look like satay.
Okay, the top it looks like satay. Let's call it Gedung Sate.
Gedung Sate. As simple as that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that is the deep meaning of the name behind Gedung Sate, because it looks like satay.
Yeah, it looks like satay. The lightning road.
You know, sometimes when I learn about Indonesian history and I see old photos like this, I wish that I could, I know it's not possible, but I wish I could like transport myself back in time and just see how it was back then. Same with Bali, right? Yeah. Bali looked very different just 50 years ago. But we can't exactly transport ourselves, but we can go to museums like this, see the old photos and learn about the history. It's very interesting. So before 1884, if you wanted to take a trip from Jakarta to Bandung, it would take 4 days if you rode with a horse. Okay. Then after 84, they built the railway, and it took how long with the railway then?
Almost 6 hours back then.
6 hours.
Yeah.
A little bit longer than Bosscha. Today, a little bit faster with the Bosscha.
Yeah. So the Indonesian native, they put us below. Even there's a sign, no native Indonesian allowed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tidak boleh masuk. In Braga Street.
Very nakal, the Dutch, yeah?
Nakal, yeah.
They helped, I don't know if you can say they helped build Indonesia in a way, because they actually made Indonesians build Indonesia. But yeah, I mean, today we have the Dutch architecture from back then. That's really beautiful, right? But yeah, mixed emotions with the Dutch. Yeah.
So Bandung is the city that caught an attention from the Dutch because they love Bandung. Mereka suka Bandung because the climate.
Nah, mungkin lebih dingin for them, yeah.
It's like Eropa.
Nah, exactly.
That's why they given the nickname as Paris of Java, the Paris van Java.
Ah, Paris van Java.
Yeah, Chris. We opened the wall structure and the thickness is 1.5 meters.
1.5 meter thick walls, yeah.
It's really thick.
Okay, so Gedung Sate was built almost like a fortress because the walls are 1.5 meters thick. So yeah, it should be able to withstand actually an attack, right?
But back then, 100 years ago, the place, this place, used to be a prison. The temporary prison for the prisoner. They keep them here for a week before they send them to the concentration camp. Jalan Aceh, military office.
Ah, all right. So you mean after the Dutch, after the Japanese came here later, then they used this building as a prison?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Not during the Dutch.
No, the Dutch, they use it as a government kantor, right? Oh, okay.
Museums are usually not at the top of my list when I travel. But I gotta say, the Gedung Sate Museum really was an experience. And in one of the old prison cells, they have made a wall where thousands of people have written down their dreams. So I put down mine as well. Traveling isn't just about visiting beautiful places, it's about understanding them too. And my favorite part was the short documentary at the end, which brought Bandung's history to life. It almost felt like we were traveling back in time.
Alright guys, it's lunchtime here in Bandung and we come to a restaurant called Bancakan, and it apparently means eating together. It's a traditional Sundanese restaurant. There's a lot of different things you can choose. We're gonna make our own plate and then, yeah, let's makan bersama. Yuk.
The owner even offered me to try and make my own peanut and vegetable dish called karedok.
Little bit of this. Ini juga?
Okay.
Okay, I continue.
Make spoon.
With the spoon.
Oh, good.
Nah, ini. Okay,
Good.
and then?
Good.
Finish? And then we test dulu. Okay.
Wow. More handsome. Okay. This is special for you.
Oh, thank you. I test dulu. Ya. Nah, I think Bapak is better than me ya. Makanan khas Bandung. Ayo kita makan makanan Sunda lagi. So, Egar, Bredar, what do we have here?
Kita makan makanan Sunda. Seperti biasa, ini ada nasi timbel.
Nasi timbel. Nasi dalam
daun pisang.
Ini jengkol ya?
Iya.
Boleh saya tes?
Boleh, balado jengkol.
Balado jengkol. It looks like a potato ya?
Yup.
Tapi
bonus.
I like it. Enak banget, Cok. And we have ini basil leaf ya?
Okay.
Nah, so same
Kemangi.
as kemangi.
Yeah.
This is my favorite about Sundanese food. You take some of the basil leaf, you take some nasi, you take some sambal, and then
Very good Nasi Bancakan.
so good. Apa ini? Daging sapi?
Dendeng
ya. It's agak chewy.
Daging kaget, deng.
Wah.
One thing I love is how often I get travel tips from my viewers. And before coming to Bandung, one place kept coming up again and again. Saung Angklung Udjo.
Mini version of the Angklung.
I'd heard about it so many times that I knew we had to come. For almost 60 years, they've been preserving Sundanese culture through daily performances featuring Angklung music, traditional dances, and the wayang-golek puppetry. The show runs for about an hour and a half, and many of the performers are local children who are learning these traditions here, making this not just a performance, but a place where Sundanese culture is passed on to the next generation. The show also support their school-related expenses, as they believe education and culture should go hand in hand. And the best part? You don't just watch this performance. By the end, everyone is invited to grab an angklung and join the music and dance together. If it's your first time visiting Bandung and you don't know much about Sundanese culture, I couldn't imagine a better way to experience it.
All right, the show actually takes 90 minutes, but it was worth all 90 minutes. I actually thought when we started the show that, yeah, it would just be like the show with the wayang and a bit of music in the background, but then all the kids joined and there was such a good energy and yeah, really, really good show. So if you come to Bandung, I would highly recommend you come and see the show. Generally, yeah, I honestly don't think I would have gone to a show like this unless it was with the team and we were here to document. But now that I've seen it, yeah, I'm so happy. It was such a good experience. The kids were super happy afterwards. We took so many photos, so yeah, great experience. Selamat malam, guys. It is 8 o'clock here in Bandung. Actually, we're outside of Bandung. What is this area called? Lembang. We've come to Lembang because there's actually an observatorium here. So Yatni, you are in charge here of the Bosscha Observatory.
Welcome to our observatory. This is Bosscha Observatory, the oldest astronomical modern in Indonesia.
Wow, this is actually the first time I'm visiting an observatory, so very excited to have a look inside. It's actually closed here at nighttime, right? Very grateful that we can have a look, so let's go inside.
Let's go.
All right. Yes. So this was built in 1928, yeah?
It was established in 1928, but the building itself was finished in 1925, actually.
And it took 7 years to build this telescope. Sent from Germany, benar ya?
Yep.
Wow, so big.
The camera doesn't quite capture just how massive this telescope is. With the pull of an old metal lever, the observatory comes to life. And it was then my turn, as I was given the chance to open the giant steel dome above us. Measuring nearly 15 meters across and weighing 56 tons, it's remarkable that this engineering masterpiece can still be opened manually after nearly a century.
Wow. Oh my God. That is so cool. And this was built in 1928. Still working. Wow. That was very, very cool. So Something like this is agak mahal, yeah?
I suppose so.
What the cost was dulu when Carl Bosscha he bought this?
Well, to be precise, I really have no idea how much it will cost. But on modern era, we built a new telescope that's bigger than this. The lens is 3.8 meter, so it's just around 60 centimeter.
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's a big one. So it's around 300 miliar rupiah.
300 miliar. Mahal.
So this is the telescope. We call it double refractor Zeiss.
Okay.
1 and 2. You only look with one eye over here to put camera on it.
So
you don't
one is to connect the camera,
and
one is for manual.
For the visual eye. This is 17-ton
Yeah. So
toy.
agak berat.
Agak
Heavy
berat.
toy. Oh, hey.
Superpower.
Yeah. Either you are extremely strong or it is extremely easy to move. Can I try? Sure. Okay, actually need to put a little bit of power into it. Oh, it's almost like carrying our FX3 setup.
Watch your head. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Whoa.
Well, the part of your eyes on the telescope will move up, 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 and up.
So then?
So what we need to do, we just move the floor.
Move the floor. It feels like this is coming down, but we are actually going up, yeah? Wow, 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 wow.
Okay, convenient, right?
Very convenient. So from what I can see here, it can zoom that 400 times?
2,000, yeah.
Or 2,000 times?
To 1,000 times.
Or to
yeah.
1,000 times?
I think the first object that I see with the telescope is Jupiter. We only see one point source of light, but when I see with the telescope, well, you can see the stripe of the planets. So it's just like, wow. Sometimes I say, is it really what up there? Because it's very different. Yeah, that kind of a feeling. It still lingers.
You have spent a lot of your time looking into the skies, stars, planets. Do you believe there is something else out there?
Personally, I think the universe is too precious to only have one life contained in it. On each galaxy, they can have 50 to hundreds million of stars. And then if you imagine that each of star have at least one planet, that number, I cannot comprehend in my mind if that many number, we don't have none rather than us.
Wow. That was very, very cool. Nice. It's a nice way to look at it. Mantap. Thank you. Wow, that was very moving.
This visit was so much cooler than I had originally expected. It truly blew my mind. So special thanks to Yatni for the tour and her husband Pa Yusuf for allowing us to use his incredible astrophotography. Before signing the guest book myself, one name stood out. Muhammad Hatta, Indonesia's first vice president, had signed it long before me. If you hope to visit this place one day, you can check the official Bosscha website for more information. After an incredible few days exploring Bandung and Pangalengan, I decided to slow things down for our final day. One thing I really love about Bandung is how active this city feels. Everywhere you look, people are out running, cycling, or even joining the morning Zumba sessions in the park. And after another successful shoot, there was only one way to celebrate, with what many locals say is one of the best burgers in town with my team. And this time though, I left Garuda in the trusted hands of Sutaride, the only touring service I trust to handle Garuda. Because before heading home, there was one more thing I had to experience.
Alright guys, and that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. We've had a fantastic trip and now it is time to go back to Jakarta. It's time to edit the videos before we start the next one. So yeah, first time trying the whoosh. So far it looks really good. To be honest, I think maybe there's not that much big difference between economy and first class. So yeah, if you take the whoosh, maybe just order the economy class. Anyway, thanks again for watching. We will see you on the next one, and until next time, tada guys.
So stay tuned. More videos are coming soon. Next on the Sabang to Morocco journey, our adventure takes us to the roof of West Java, where my team and I attempt to summit Mount Ciremai. Thank you for watching.